What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Night Owl channel, and welcome back to another feed war recap. We just got our 9th win in a row, and we're currently going for our 10th win in a row against the Ottomans. And the Ottomans are impressively on a 14 war win streak, while we are on a 9th war win streak. So hopefully we can come out on top. We're going to cover that war in a different video, but for this one, we're going to recap our 9th win in a row against the War Knights. And we're going to go over how we were able to completely destroy them 116 over 104 victory, helping us nag our 9th win in a row. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into a few highlights from this war. Alright, starting off our list, we have Anonymous coming in here with a kill squad hog attack against a max Town Hall 10. So it's very interesting to see. I mean, the base is just very interesting to see. It's maxed out. I wanted to see how strong the kill squad hog is, and Anonymous is going to come in here pretty easily and make it look easy and take it down. He's also going to have another replay towards the end of the video. He also 3-starred, I believe, the base above him, or above this one, which was a rushed or a brand new Town Hall 11. I think it was max at Town Hall 10, and then it just became a Town Hall 11. Has the Warden down, maybe the new defenses as well. I'm not really sure, but that replay will be included towards the end. Anyway, we have the Pekkas coming in along with the Hog Riders on the inside the siege barracks, and they're pushing in for the enemy heroes. We have the CC coming out, poison on top of them, raging them through. Or was it just a jump? Just a jump spell. No rages in this competition. 4 heal spells, and a bunch of Pekkas and Wizards are going to push on through. We have the Hogs coming in on the left side, and they're going to completely sweep to the base. This is why, or at least they've convinced me. The feed has convinced me at Town Hall 10, Queen Charge Hogs and Kill Squad Hogs is the strongest attack strategies. I mean, they're absolutely killing it down here with these strategies. And it's not just using, against weaker bases. It's against max bases. It's against, brand new Town 11s, like you'll see towards the end of the video. But Anonymous coming in here, easily sweeping through the base with this Kill Squad Hog attack. So mainly it's just Pekkas and Hogs, the Pekka Hog attack, Kill Squad Hog attack, however you want to call it. But he basically swagged that last heal, and he's going to come away with an easy triple against this max Town Hall 10 bases. So if you're having a hard time with, Town Hall 10 war attacks, you're going against tough bases, maybe looking to Kill Squad Hogs, maybe looking to, Queen Charge Hogs. Lots of good examples from previous videos of Queen Charge Hogs down at Town Hall 10 level, but Anonymous is coming in here with the Kill Squad Hog attack against this base. Alright, jumping up to number 25, we had a bunch of good Town Hall 11 attacks coming in, but this was against, one of the better bases that the other team had, so we're going to include this one in the highlights. So Silent Assassin's coming in here with a Queen Charge Lunian. I don't know if it's a La Lunian. I have not seen the full replay, so he might have a Lava Hound in the clan castle, but does he have a siege machine? I don't know, maybe he'll switch to it? We'll see, we'll see. Alright, so he has Lunian, so he has loons, minions. He's got a super wall breaker breaking into the first 2 layers there. He's probably going to use that 3rd one to get to the eagle. And let's see what kind of value he gets here. Baby dragons on the left and right side. And we have the queen pushing in. It's a strategy you don't really see. It's a very unique strategy, so I definitely want to include it. And it's against a pretty tough base, so this is going to be pretty interesting. Does he ever switch to an actual siege machine, though? I'm actually curious if he switches to one. Does he bring a stone slammer? I mean, blimp or wall wrecker or whatever, but it looks like he's just pushing in right now with his queen charge. He got the CC out, took him down. We have King on the top side, funneling down the 12 o'clock side and all the trash buildings out there. Another rage comes down on the queen charge. He's pushing in towards the eagle. I guess he's waiting for the queen or the eagle to go down. Okay, eagle's going down. She's going to the left. I'm assuming his target also was the enemy queen. I'm assuming he wants the queen to go down so that way she doesn't, pose a threat towards his Lunian or anything like that. Or maybe it's a La Lunian. Maybe he's got a Lava Hound in the CC. We're going to find out here shortly. But Queen's stepping up towards that air defense and the singles on top of her. Warden ability gets popped to save the queen as the single Inferno charges up. And now the enemy queen is in range. The queen can now focus on the enemy queen and take her down. Alright, cool. So the enemy queen is down. CC is down. Let us see what he does here. And it's just a regular Lava Hound. No siege machine needed for Silent Assassin. This was absolutely beautiful. I might save this replay for, a no siege attack tutorial later. Hopefully that's okay with you, man. This was absolutely awesome. You didn't use a siege machine at all. You just queen charge, old fashioned. No siege machine required, as he absolutely destroys the base with basically Lunian. I mean, he had 1 hound, so I guess it's a small La Lunian. But Jesus, Silent Assassin making it look easy as the La Lunian, the Lunian coming in, absolutely destroys the base. Queen charge got a whole ton of value. CC, eagle, enemy queen, and absolutely destroys the base. No siege machine required for Silent Assassin as he absolutely takes the base down. I mean, overwhelms the base. I mean, it was pretty close to a max 11, I believe, defensive-wise. Just the walls and stuff like that were on the way to being maxed out. Poseidon Assassin coming in with the easy triple with Queen Charge Lunian. I'm going to give it Queen Charge Lunian. The Lava Hound did play a small role, but he wasn't even in a Siege Machine. Great attack here from Silent Assassin. Alright, next up we got Doc Holiday coming in with another Queen Charge Lalo attack at the Town Hall 12 level. It's always fascinating for me to watch these attacks because I am terrible. I'm terrible at Queen Charge Lalo from Town Hall 11 and up, so it's always good to watch and see how people do it. So he had a bunch of Sneaky Goblins come in, taking out the outside CC early, so that way he doesn't deal with the enemy CC. He's got the Queen coming down, following behind these loons. We got Tesla Farm in the top corner, and here comes the healers. Alright, Queen Charge in the 12 o'clock corner, going to take down the enemy Queen early. And he got the objectives out that he needed. He got the Queen, he got the enemy CC, and I mean everything else at that point is pretty much optional. So she's pushing in towards the right side, now the left, and she definitely picked the left side. Is he gonna use that? Yep, he's gonna go towards that King on the left side to help funnel her in. One wall breaker comes down to test for any bombs and stuff like that. Giant bomb goes up, wall breakers break in. Does she go into the middle though? Does she go into the middle? She's going for the Wizard Tower. And she goes into the middle. Okay, just sometimes she just doesn't do what you expect her to do. Town Hall gets activated. Going on the healers now. We have the Queen on top of the Town Hall. And Sweeper's actually helping those healers as they push the healers back outside the range of the Town Hall. They end up surviving. Queen pushes in, takes down the Town Hall. Let's see where the Lalo portion comes. I'm assuming it's going to come on this left side where she's going right now. And here it comes. Alright, so Lalo's pushing in now. Like I'm, discussed with the feed members all the time, or with Smokey and stuff like that. I can watch a Lalo, Queen Charge Lalo. This makes totally perfect sense, right? But when I go and try to do it, it doesn't end up like this. I always end up messing up, or I place the loons incorrectly. They all end up dying on me and stuff like that. But Doc pushing in pretty easy. Lalo making its way across the base. And it doesn't look like he has a lot of loons here, and he still is going to end up getting the triple as he freezes the multi inside the middle, sweepers along with the bomb tower. And there goes the warden ability on top of the eagle. And this looks like it's going to be a pretty easy triple because that Stone Slammer is still, I don't even think it's been hit yet. I'm pretty sure the Stone Slammer is at full health, almost full health Stone Slammer as it makes its way into the last compartment, frees on top of the single, and absolutely crushes the base. Not a lot of loons, to be honest. I don't think he brought a lot of loons with this attack strategy, but I mean, that Stone Slammer really helped carry the attack as it pushed through the base and really kind of destroyed everything. And now the loons, the max loons coming out of the CC, that's going to be a rip for this base. And Doc coming in with an easy triple with the Queen Charge Lalo. Definitely a strategy I have to work on myself, but perhaps I'll use this to demonstrate how to do the Queen Charge Lalo. I can break it down, I understand it conceptually, but when I go and do it, it is not as pretty as this. Good attack here from Doc. Alright, so we have a couple of Town Hall 13 attacks I'm going to put towards the end because this attack right here, the base is defensively, it's pretty stout, but I didn't want to include it because, of course, the walls has got some work to do and stuff like that. So we're going to include Deuce's attack towards the end. We're also going to include Smokey's attack against number 7 because it's a pretty common base. I mean, I have the base myself, so it's a pretty common base. And if you want to learn how to beat it, it's going to be towards the end of the video. I'm not going to commentate over it. With that being said, we're going to jump to the last 3 attacks, which are towards the top of the war map here. And the first attack is going to go to Mr. Buttonhole. And he's going to take down this base with Queen Charge Hybrid. They're number 4 with Queen Charge Hybrid. Very funky looking base. Let's see how he decides to take it down with Queen Charge Hybrid. Alright, so you got a Giant coming down on the bottom side with a bunch of Wizards. Another Giant on the left side. And Queen pushing in. He's got 8 wall breakers in this composition. Where is he trying to get to? Is he trying to go for a D? I mean, if he can get to at least a second layer right here, he can get to the CC. Yeah, he can get to the CC and pull him out pretty easily. But 8 wall breakers. That's a lot of wall breakers. Let's see if it works out for him. Loon coming in. I'm assuming it's going to work out. I mean, that's a lot of wall breakers. He was making sure that he got into this compartment. That's what the 8 wall breakers were for. It wasn't a deep, wall breaker push or anything like that. So Queen's pushing in here. Let's see if he starts dropping anything else out. And Queen's pushing in. Scatter shots on top. 2 Expos on top of her as well. And here comes the CC. We got a Hound and Ice Golem along with the Queen on top of her. She's got a lot of fire on top of her right away. Queen goes down. King on the top side. So it looks like he's going to funnel his hybrid through the Town Hall and from the 9 o'clock corner into this single Inferno Tower compartment and then through the Town Hall. Looks like it's what his goal is. I mean, it's a pretty good plan. It's just hopefully the hybrid, I mean, he did get the triple, so we're going to see how he did it, but hopefully if I was doing it, the hybrid going through the Town Hall is always something I avoid because that means I have to use the Warden ability super early, or at least during the Town Hall portion. And he's got a backside scatter to deal with. If that Queen can bust out and tank the scatter, this is going to be a pretty easy wipe for him. Let's see. Heal going into the Town Hall, and Hogs bouncing out. Hogs from the Siege Barracks bouncing out to the outside. And the Warden, oh my god, the Warden almost moved outside the range of the Miners. Warden ability comes down. That was a little scary. He almost followed the wrong group of Hogs as he came back and saved the Miners. Miners pushing in now. A little bit of Hogs left in the middle. Royal Champion. Queen ability still going. Or Queen ability is still in use. We still have the Royal Champion ability as well. And 2 backside single Inferno Towers to deal with. A lot of single Inferno Tower meta you've seen these days now. I'm not sure if it's to protect against E-Drags or if it's to protect against Queen charges, but a lot of single Inferno Tower meta. A lot of single Inferno Tower bases, and with the Queen Charge hybrid, as long as you have enough on the backside, enough Miners, enough Hog Riders or whatever it is, a single gets overwhelmed and taken down pretty easily. We have the Queen still have her ability, and she's going to push in and take down that single in that remaining compartment, and this is going to be an easy triple for Button as he absolutely wipes the base down. But yeah, I mean, as long as you have enough on the back end to take down the singles and enough to distract, you'll be able to get the 3-star pretty much every time. Queen Charge hybrid still pretty powerful, even with, I believe, the new air meta, because Hound's got an upgrade, and it seems like they're really pushing Lalo attacks, dragon attacks. The Headhunters now focus solely on heroes, and heroes are really the bane of like Lalo attack strategies. I mean, Queen Charge hog attacks as well, but Queen Charge Miner, Queen Charge hybrid, heroes were never really a bother because you had the Royal Champion go with, you had the Miners in general and stuff like that. Anyway, Buttonhole coming here with the easy triple against number 4. Alright, next up we got the Forerunner hitting this very common base. It's super common, easily taken down with Queen Charge hybrid. I actually had the base for a little while and everybody took it down using the exact same method that the Forerunner is using here. He's funneling the left and right side of this one compartment with the single and the Archer Tower, and he's going to push his Queen into that, take it down, and set up the pathing in order to get his hybrid through the base. But I had the base for a little bit because I actually failed on the attack, or failed on the base and got a 1-star on the base at one point. I was like, how do you beat it? So I put it up and everybody was knocking it down with hybrid. So if you're having a hard time with this base style, make sure to use hybrid. It's going to help you out a lot. All right, so Queen's push it in now. Let's see where he decides to come from. Does he come from 12 or does he come from the 6 o'clock corner? Let's see. Queen's pushing in, and I believe he's waiting for that CC to get pulled before he makes his move. Here comes the King on the bottom side and the Siege Barracks on the left side. So maybe he's going to go straight through the 6 and then try to bounce it out towards the left. That looks like the pathing he's trying to set up here. Ice Golems and Witches coming out of the CC, and here come the Miners. Miners coming down, Siege Barracks on that left side, and then here come the Hog Riders following over. So that looks like what he's trying to do here. He's pushing in from the 6 o'clock corner, gonna go through the Town Hall and then bounce out to the left side here, and then hopefully path them through the remainder of the base. Queen's still making her way through the base, taking down air defenses. Hybrid still pushing in. Hogs from the Siege Barracks are popping out. And lots of Hogs and Miners in the middle there. They're all going for the Town Hall. Town Hall's getting activated, and Town Hall goes down easily. Warden ability through that, so they all survive. A couple of Giants bombs are going off. Scattershot doing a lot of damage to those Miners underneath the heal spell. And it's pretty much wrecked. I mean, look at how many Hogs and Miners are left over versus how many defenses are left over. Singles again. The single Inferno Towers are like the meta now, and it just seems that bats are taking over. Hybrid is still strong because of all these singles. As long as you can get through one of the singles with your Queen Charge, or if you just don't charge one of the singles and you can still find a way to get through them. Hybrid's still really strong. Bats are really strong. I haven't tried the Super Witches, but I've seen they're really strong combined with regular Witches. You got all the normal Witches coming out with their skellies. So they're distracting single Inferno Towers long enough for the Witches or even the bigger Witches to take down the single Inferno Towers. But the Forerunner coming in with an easy triple against this base style. Again, if you see this base in War or Legend League and you're running hybrid, just attack from, usually it's like the left side, this one compartment on the left side or the right side, and then you push in and then you set your funnel through the Town Hall or through the 12 o'clock corner. I believe it's safer to go through the Town Hall so that way you're guaranteed the 2-star, but I've seen people come from the 12 o'clock side as well. But Forerunner coming in with the easy triple again, Queen Charge hybrid. Alright, last but not least, if I haven't convinced you, or if everybody else hasn't convinced you how strong Queen Charge hybrid still is, here's the last replay coming from me with a Queen Charge hybrid attack. Alright, so I'm falling down this left side, trying to push my Queen into the base here because I can reach the Town Hall from the outside. I want to take down the Town Hall without using my hybrid. I don't want my hybrid to go through the Town Hall. I always try to avoid that because if I can use my Warden ability on a different location in the base, especially towards like the backside scatters, that is always a bonus. Anyway, we have 2 Headhunters along with this Queen Charge hybrid composition because we have a King on the outside who's going to cause some problems for my Queen, but if we place that head, look at that. He's just throwing one card at the Queen or the King And he's slowing down the king so much that I don't have to use a rage here. Again, world champion on the outside. World champions on the outside always used to like intimidate me because, well, first of all, they attract my king. So he no longer is cleaning up buildings. He's attacking a world champion. And then I have to use his ability a lot earlier than I want to in order to get through that world champion, or perhaps the king or an enemy queen or whatever it is that's only outside the base. Queen's still pushing around the base and takes down the town hall pretty easily. I get my healer sniped a little bit there. So I freeze the inferno, or not the inferno, I freeze the air defense along with the inferno, and make sure my healers stay safe for a little bit longer. Here come the miners along with the warden. So again, I'm passing through this area right here, and I'm saving my warden ability for the backside scatter, or maybe not. I don't remember doing that. So I did an early warden ability through the scatter. I just know that I always like to save my warden ability for the scatters because they always do so much damage and they take down so much so fast. So always saving that warden ability for the scatters is always an objective of mine, or if I can take down the scatters with the queen charge. But I never try to highway through the town hall unless I absolutely have to, because if there's a backside scatter like this one right here, I got a heal spell in order to keep my hogs and stuff safe. But usually, again, as you saw during the beginning, I thought I was going to save it for the end, but I guess I was wrong. Don't know my attacks as well as I thought I did, but coming in with their early warden ability against the first scatter shot, that's the basis. That's what I want to save my warden ability for. Those are the most dangerous, I believe, the most dangerous defenses at Town Hall 13, so I want to save them for that and absolutely destroy the base. But as you can see here, absolutely destroyed the base. The little details with the headhunters, I believe, helped the attack a lot more than it used to be. If that was a no headhunter attack, I might have a little bit more trouble than usual. I might have to use a rage earlier, use my king ability earlier, and maybe not get as much value as I would have if I didn't do that. But coming in clutch, queen charge, hybrid with a couple headhunters. They're pretty good if you need help queen charging into a king or anything like that. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up here for the feed. Again, I'm going to have a couple more replays play as I'm talking over and, in the outro and stuff like that. It's going to be a couple of Town Hall 13 attacks, and then we have another Town Hall 10 attack, I believe, against that brand new Town Hall 11, like I mentioned earlier before. But honestly, the highlight of this whole war, I believe that Silent Assassin attack was absolutely crazy. But other than that, guys, that's all I have. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, definitely appreciate a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions about the game, let me know, and I'll answer to the best of my ability. But that's all I have, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.